Culture is the way of life of a people and oftentimes defines them. Its dynamism cuts across the diverse, rich heritage of different ethnic groups passed on from generation to generation. One of such is the New Yam Festival of the Igbos of southern Nigeria. The New Yam Festival is a yearly event marking the end of the planting season. It ushers in the harvest and period of plenty. All communities in Igbo land celebrate the yam as the king of all crops. The festival is dedicated to it. That as in Igbo, they have a common culture, even though their respective traditions and customs were either sustained or subsumed into the much larger common culture due to contact. They also agree that Ukpor essentially is an Igbo town that is located in the Igbo land, which ethnographers refer to as Northern Igbo. In Ukpor, a community located in the soft terrains of Nnewi South in Anambra State, it is often a multiple-day event marked by a beautiful array of cultural displays. The first day begins with an intellectual discourse or paper presentation. The subject matter is usually embedded in the history, origin, culture, and tradition of the people, and their total essence of existence, matters arising, challenges, and prospects. Despite the diversities in their central origin of the various Igbo groups that migrated to adopt a name that later became the identity, they mutually form a cohesive, peaceful, and egalitarian community devoid of treachery, rancor, acrimony that could have threatened their unity and development. The paper presentation elicited reactions, and having dealt with areas of incursion and cultural erosion adversely affecting the Igbo race generally, regrets were expressed, concern raised, and shown. Ihe gara alụ kwa titi kwa titi adị mmadụ mbọ ọnụmanụ ese bịara akwa otu egwu onu ndị abịa gba otu ihe ahụ ndị abịa gba otu ihe ahụ mgbe m na-eje akwụkwọ bandị bụ na skuul ka a na-agụ n'ụlọ akwụkwọ ya bandị emezie ndị salveshọn kwụba ya na-eke eji akpọ m ndị ụka ọkụ aka nke a bụzi ihe mere ọ bụrụ egwu ụmụ egwu niile ndị be anyị na-agba eji enwe obi aṅụrị anaghị agbazi ya nwaanyị ọbụla nke efuru ya afụ nwaanyị dị 40 years ọgara mkpọ gịnị kpatara ya anaghị eme exercise onye emegharị ụkwụ ahụ. The consequences of the willful abandonment has become glaring. The determination of the people of nowadays to turn their back on the revered cultural traits of Igbo is agreed to be rubbing off negatively on the character, attitude, and lifestyle of the present generation of Igbo.
When I found them well room, my body and I guys in the area for a lot of man for him, how my sin. You will say near Nidia says you are or soon after her not Garrick Haney in Ama is here.
The activities of the first day of Iwa Ji happen within the precincts of the community town hall, with traditional music setting the stage. While this brand of music rows. Another is waiting in the wings for its turn to grace the annual occasion. The first day of the festival is to set the tone of the year's event, in other words, the preliminaries. The traditional delicacy, agbata or agbalatui, in some cultures is made from egusi, the melon seed, spiced with other local ingredients and seasoning for taste and pleasure. The first thing first, in the first day, is the protocol of the kola nut. The nut in Igbo land commands respect and the people celebrate it. It is an instrument of prayer, ablution, and propitiation.
Etus gathering now, was the Cameron is garden. Oyana Bat is in all there. It will go on the Ramisi Calapun de Beham. All the name and I gave better. After why your cap. Only I would have never been what they idea. I went out to make it, yeah, and dry hat opposite to Sleeker. We have 9 behind them. Ugagas, Nokuna, you might have a guy eating and galley. I will take away a dry woman. Never have a dry woman. In that one, Mandano has to take away a doing of number. I would have taken what that was there, because you are there. Nigeria, what do you do? You know, each of our guy for my strap and cross pass away one.
Masquerading and masquerade displays by teenagers and youths form part of the side attractions during the festival. Even on a wet afternoon, a weather considered as a blessing upon the people, the youths and the young at heart exhibit their strength, vigor, and power. Finally, the dance for the initiated begins. It is a royal dance of some sort as the traditional ruler joins to herald the end of the day's activities and a prelude to the actual event the next day. On the second day, the event's venue changes. Iwa Ji in any Igbo community is usually led by the traditional head of the community, the Igwe. As the custodian of the people's culture and tradition, the traditional head of the community takes the lead in all annual communal festivals. But therefore, the venue of Iwa Ji festival on the second day becomes at the Obi, the palace of the traditional ruler. As the day goes by and activities continue, all prelude to the main event, guests and subjects arrive, waiting for official takeoff of the royal event. A critical look at the interior of the palace of the Igwe depicts cultural essence. The whole ambience exudes both culture and traditional authority. The official commencement of the event remains hinged on the arrival of the traditional ruler, his royal presence and presentation to all and sundry in attendance. Though venue and day of celebration may have changed, the content and components of the Iwa Ji annual festival maintain same features and indices. The palm wine to go with abalate, that local delicacy, greetings and traditional expressions of pleasantry, especially during an event like Iwa Ji. Gradually, the event graduates to the peak, the crescendo, the climax. The moment of the day and the year is here and now.
I went as now to Iwa Ji, keep that stand up at Jesus Christ.
Palm wine plays an important role in a gathering such as this. The keg filled with the liquor gotten from the palm tree is brought before the king. The members of cabinet take their turn to relish the content of the keg, which is poured into their waiting cups. Women of the community play a vital role in the festival as a support system, a role the men don't look down on. The yam roasted to perfection, served with the oil and locust bean, is placed before all. Yam dipped in oil and locust bean hits the tongue. The look on their faces is evident that an age-long relationship of understanding and delicious glory has once more been ignited. Members of the community can now eat yam without guilt. The palm wine is called up as, with a bite of the yam, a sip of the wine is taken to aid its journey down the throat. Though the people may not actually say where and when the festival began, thanks to the advent of Christianity, for them it is one heritage they are likely not to allow die off.